What a mess I left. I've not been here for 2 weeks, been on holiday. Whoop whoop. Unfortunately, holiday is finished. So let's see where we left it. Right, slab's done. Back to work. I'm gonna take the shuttering out, clean it up, mix up some pug, and put a couple of courses of bricks around. Bring it to the APC, maybe even one above the APC. Just about in time. I finished, and it started with a light rain. Good old British summertime, but not strong enough to hurt my new wall. As you can see, it's all flat, it's level all the way through, all the way out on the back there. It's all in one plane. So same thing as on the front. We got DPC here, then of course the bricks on the dry zone, then we're gonna have a DPC with a plate and a stud wall on top of that. Then bricks thrown in there, that is for our little sleeper wall for the floor. So that's gonna have a DPC plate, joist back in, tied in with them joists. Same over there, we got that block off the foundation that we got here, gonna have a DPC plate, joist back in. So between the bottom side of the joist and this concrete, it's going to be about 6 inches or just over. Yeah, I got one vent brick missing, so I'm going to put that in when I do the stud wall. I just hope this weather is going to break from rainy into sunny very soon, because it was like this for the last 3 weeks, 4 weeks. So jet stream is due to change now, because we do have few weeks of wet and then few weeks of dry. So it's time now to change into dry, because I really need that dry for doing stud wall, and especially for the roof, tidying in with the roof and fiberglass and all that. Just to be safe for tonight, just covered it up. I think I should go that way. Might find the gold.
At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. Life changes, just open the door. One thing's certain, I'll always be yours. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you.
We got a bit of sunshine out, and this is now roof structure framed up. So what we got here is the difficult door here. It's higher than standard, so I don't have a beam, like a beam that is hanging down from the roof. The door will go all the way up to the soffit. One of the reasons for that is because my daughter is doing this on budget. We're not money no object, so she managed to find again on Facebook some second-hand doors and windows. That's gonna go there, like French doors, and then a small window on either side. Then that window there from the house, I'm gonna shift that into here, and then we got another second-hand door to go there as a back door from this porch. Now I have to work with what we got. So this standard doors are 2.1 meters. This door here is 240, and that is pretty much exactly what I got from joist levels inside, from floor level pretty much more or less up to soffit. Now I'm not doing this as high as internal ceilings, because internal ceilings would be, you can see in there, see that there is a roof plate. So on top of the roof plate a joist. So top of this roof plate, it's our ceiling level inside. So that is pretty much 3.5 courses, 3 courses up higher, probably about foot and a bit higher than what we got out here. The reason why I'm not making high ceilings on these, like a bay window in this porch, same as on the front porch, is to keep my fascia line in line all the way around. So when I replace that fascia, it's going to carry on as a one continuous level fascia all the way around and join up on the other end. So I can run a guttering all the way around and have a nice fall coming into that downpipe, and probably put one more downpipe on this side here. But that's when it comes to it. So that's the reason of the height, and I was limited with a floor height. I didn't want to step it down, and the soffit height, because that is what it is. I'm governed by that, and it is very tight. I might even need to trim a little bit of the door frame to get it in. Now the other thing as well, it's what she's got with in terms of doors and windows. These doors originally they're made to open in, so I'm even thinking flipping them other way around and opening them out to gain more room on inside, and maybe some little cabin hooks on either side to just keep them open. Can be done. And then more of the problem is this door here, because this door at the moment is inward opening door, and it would be hinged on the left hand side. Now that makes problem of getting in and across into the house. I really want a door that opens outwards against the wall there. So what I'll have to do with that door, if she can't find any other door online, she got this one really cheap, so you can go in even as a temporarily for a few years. I can swap it inside out, upside down, and that will make it open that way. I'll just have to make it look pretty somehow, so we'll come to that. Now regards to this framework, regards to the roof, I need to run fascia board 6x1 like this one here, sawn treated. I got a couple more 4.8 meter lengths here. Need to run it all the way around the perimeter, and then need to cut furring pieces to go on top of the joists from our roof line down to fascia board. Then it's ready for insulating, boarding and fiberglassing. I'm not gonna insulate board and board today because it needs to stay dry, and the sky is very unpredictable at the moment, so I'll prepare everything I can up to that point, and then I'll do that when weather turns to better. Then I'll insulate board and fiberglass in one day. Now, regards to the rest of the structure, I need to put a few little tails across here just to take my soffit. Need to put noggins across these studs, and need to frame out for this window here. The width is correct. I just need to put window plate across here and then a few studs underneath. You can see here we got a double 6x2 on top as a beam with these studs going underneath, holding each end. Now, regards to the door frame, I got just 6x2. I'll just go in and just fix them into neighboring studs. I'm not going to put nothing underneath. It's very small load on this side here because joisting span from the house back this way, and I got already one 4x2 upright above that, and we takes the two 6x2s underneath. That's not going to go anywhere. Yeah, so as I said, a couple noggins there, few noggins there, window plate here, few studs, 6x2s there, and I can carry on with the roof. Whilst we're at it, I'm just going to show you the structure from above. So this is our front trimmer for the joisting that works with this overhang here as well above the door. As you can see, everything sits nice and flat in a single plane. We got all these joistings sitting over the plate and a beam. They are spiked to the side of the rafters coming down. We got these where the walls are, like our wall plates and everything. The first joist, it's got this extra trimmer that goes across between two rafters and then fixes down to that first joist. We got same over there, and we got same on the far end. It's just to tie in everything, secure it, can't move. The other thing, right, yeah, let me show you the other side. Just a bit annoying, it's very small space here, very narrow. If I put any kind of scaffold platform or trestles, I wouldn't be able to move around, so I'm doing everything off the steps. As you can see here, we got our wall line, then we got our roof trimmer, double 4x2, then we got another trim out here that will hold the fascia, oversails out the other end, forms the soffit on the other side, and this is going to be soffit on this side. As I said, we got these blocks here between two neighboring rafters above the wall, and that's all fixed in and tied in together. I can take this out now. It's my string line when I line all these together to make him nice and level and flat. I use that truss over there. That truss over there I use to squeeze the joist in between, and yeah, it's ready for, once I strengthen the wall below, I'm gonna jump on this roof and carry on with fascia, fairings and the rest. But that is one nice straight and flat deck frame.
find myself wondering, what did happen to the last 10? I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I never could have moved away. But now I see what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. One day I'll be One day I'll be Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. Life changes just open the door. One thing's certain, I'll always be yours. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you.
And here it is, fascia replaced, over fascia vent, and eave support tray fitted. You can see there, eave support tray. Now, probably mentioned, there is a section of felt there just crunched up and falling down, but that barge board needs doing, so I'm gonna strip, when I do barge board, I'm gonna strip 2 or 3 rows of tiles back, like from the barge all the way back, all the way up and down, and just completely redo both ladders, but not today. Not today, it's getting late now and I still got my little porchy thing to do. Right, this is now roof going on. I tried to secure the camera up here on the corner, but wind blew it off. It's quite windy, and it's quite difficult and dangerous to hold camera in one hand and film with the other, so I'll just do short clips in between stages. So first, over the joist I stretched and pinned down TLX multifoil insulation. I didn't go there all the way to the end because that's the soffit part. I went over, well, let me just get to that side. Dangerous. I filled in with 100mm insulation in between, and that's lapping over. So now I'm gonna put 60mm rigid insulation on top of this, and then we can secure the edges and then start plywooding. Next step, as I said, it's 60mm insulation on top of our foil. So we got joist, Irish rail, multi-foil insulation, and then 60mm on top of that. Below that we're gonna have air gap, 25mm insulation, and then air gap again, and then plasterboard. I'm not insulating above the eaves, that's past the wall, because that's going to be vented side from the cladding. It's going to vent all the way through and around into the loft area. This porchy bit, it's not going to be insulated either. It's going to be just hollow and vented, same as that bit there, the eaves. Right, OSB ply is done. Now I'm going to do the layboard, and I'll do the layboard up to the first button, which is just out there. So that's some 8 inches or so. Let's just check it. So it's going to go nice and tight up there. It's going to be about 9 inches. 9 inches layboards. Yeah, and once the layboard is done, I'll do all the trims and edges around. It's still windy. It's still windy, and my stand doesn't like to keep camera nice and safe. So I'm still gonna do bit by bit. So I'm just gonna cut these little offcuts of 2x2 and 4x2, and just gonna put them in, fix them in between the rafters on that intersection between deck and layboard, just to secure that joint so it doesn't flex too much, just to stabilize it a little bit. Yeah, and then once all that is done, I can start rolling the matting out and fiberglassing. So I just run it about inch below the deck, so this actually edge of the deck is supported on it, and then layboard gets supported and fixed to that side, so you can put a couple of fixings on each, and that holds that entire joint nice and solid. And this is what's it like. Just got these plugins tight, fixed the edge of the deck to it. Now doing layboard 9 inches up to underside the first button underneath the felt. Right, it's been 5 hours solid and I'm pretty tired, but it's all done, ready, all trimmed, ready for fiberglassing now. Not bad, clouds cleared out, they're gone, so it's very small chance of rain. I did took risk today, because I did say windy, cloudy with chances of showers, so it was risk. So far so good. Right, let's get on. Quarter to 6, and thanks God the base coat is done. It's time to open a beer and celebrate. Whew. My back hurts. Up and down the ladder, up and down, up and down, up and down. But it's done, it's done. I'll leave it for another couple hours, and then I'm gonna put top coat, gel coat. And then tomorrow I can fold this felt back down and put the tiles. Oh, that was that was good old push. It's interesting how it turns translucent with resin. Have a beer, good clear up, and then top coat. Cheers guys. 7 o'clock. Quick rub down. Gonna clean up and put a top coat on. And thanks God, that's done as well. Pack up and go home and have a dinner. This was a tough day. Tomorrow I'll be back here, dress this felt down, put the tiles back in, and start on walls, cladding and everything else. Nice and flat. This is not now following day. Hardened up nicely. So I'm gonna dress that felt down and put that coat of tiles back on. And yeah, happy days. Stopped raining now, we might start again. It's crazy, summertime. Rain every day. That is done. I've got lead going all the way up to about here. Nice big overlap. This is just a cutout, so it this raised edge fits underneath. Same here.